Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of The 100. This is season number 1, episode number 5, titled The Twilight's Last Gleaming. Actually, just Twilight's Last Gleaming, not The. So last episode was crazy. I think I mentioned in the post-show discussion that I think the show is moving a little bit too fast, but it may or may not be a complaint if you want to say that, just because I'm going to trust in the writing, just because I think the drama is legitimately good. I think our characters are in interesting places. It's just that I feel like certain storylines were just kind of just set up and wrapped up, and it was just like, in the span of like an episode or two, stuff that could have been, stretched out or, explored a little bit. Like Charlotte was interesting, but now she just, she jumped to her death. Wells was a good character. He kind of reconnected and rebuilt a friendship with Clark, only to be stabbed in the neck, and now he's gone. Finn, who I was kind of a fan of, is now in a relationship with Clark, but he has a girlfriend that's coming down to Earth. Her name's Raven. I believe the mom is going to be floated at some point, just because she went against, to get information, to get down to Earth to see what's actually happening. So there's a lot of setup going on right now, and I guess right now it's just kind of like the season 1 jitters a little bit, just to kind of see what's working, whatever. So they kind of just, steer the ship, every which way, just to see what sticks, what works, what doesn't. So I'm going to give the show the benefit of the doubt and just really hop on board, because I hear the show's really, really good, and you guys in the comments are keep letting me know. It's like I promise you, this show's excellent, 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 and I don't doubt it. Because I am still invested. I very much enjoy these characters right now. It's just that after the last episode, we've shuffled the deck a bit. So now Murphy's our first outcast. He's been banished. He's tried to start an insurrection. Because he was wrongfully hung. Obviously he didn't die because Charlotte came forward and admitted to killing Wells. So we have interesting positions with characters, and I just kind of want to hop in and see what happens next. So, before I do, I want to let you guys know, if you guys want to watch this reaction with me in its entirety, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. If you want to get access to full-length, unedited, and early access videos, that option is there. If you don't want to support me on Patreon, under no obligation, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already, because it's free, and share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow, all that good stuff. And I think that's about it. I'm going to stop yapping, and we're going to watch this episode and talk about it immediately afterwards. So alright guys, here we go. Let's see what happens next. Alright guys, let's do it. What does his girlfriend mean to these people? Because Raven's coming down to see her boyfriend Finn. This is Finn, right? I'm not tripping.
Your husband's projections were wrong.
What
the council has granted you work release pending review. Medical is overwhelmed. The prison section has been on half air since midnight.
No, I'm not gonna take more than my share. We start choosing who gets extra O2. And we're one step closer to choosing who lives and who dies.
The council approved Kane's population reduction plan 3 hours
Uh-oh.
ago.
You voted without me.
We followed the rules of order. The approval was unanimous. We start in 12 hours.
Holy shit. Okay, so this show is moving quick. I'm just trying to, I guess, adjust myself to how quick it's moving.
Raven will make it to Earth. I know she will.
Godspeed to her.
Ben, look.
Shooting star.
Yeah, that's
You should make a wish.
girlfriend.
Then that's not a shooting star.
Whoa! My man Bellamy with 2 girls. What is up, my brother?
It's too small to be a dropship. I'm thinking cargo pod.
No, they wouldn't arm a bunch of juvenile delinquents. It's probably nutrition packs, medical supplies. There'd be a radio.
Right, if it cleared the ridge, it's probably near the lake.
We should get moving. Everyone's ready.
No one's going anywhere. We'll head out at first light. Pass the word.
What if the grounders get to it first?
Belle, we should go now.
I said we wait until sunrise.
I mean, Octavia has a point.
Okay, Reese. Now the other eye.
Nothing, it's just black.
Let me know if you see anything at all.
Are you doing it?
Why don't you wait outside while I talk to your dad?
She's a 9-year-old girl. What's she gonna do with the rest of her life blind in this place?
She's strong.
She shouldn't have to be.
Bellamy! What are you doing?
I did this.
Bellamy
for you.
took off first,
To protect
and Octavia was still able to catch
The
up
Ark
to
finds out
him.
where someone came to me with a deal. Do this, kill him, and they get me on the drop.
Oh my god, was it Kane?
You killed the Chancellor?
He floated our mother. He locked you up. He deserved it.
I didn't ask you to do that. I didn't ask for any of this.
1930 hours, all hatches and vents leading to Section 17 will be sealed. It will appear to be a malfunction. A sleep-inducing gas will be introduced into the air. On your command, the oxygen supply to Section 17 will be cut off.
Tonight, I will be at Section 17, inspecting repairs to the hull. And when those doors are closed on those people, their fate will be my fate.
Damn, that's a hard choice to make. I admire the Chancellor for making that decision and wanting to die with the people. Uh-oh. Ooh! So much for the radio.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Raven!
Finn!
Yeah, I'm gonna need some answers here, because... So right now, Clark has to hate Finn, right? She said she needed him, right? Like, I'm glad it was you type of thing. And he pulls this shit, this fuckboy shit.
I'd do more for you and worse. Just like you would for me.
Yeah. Finn is a piece of shit.
Clark? This was all her plan. We were trying to come down here together. We couldn't wait because the council is voting whether to kill 300 people to save air.
When?
Today. The radio's gone. He must have gotten loose during re-entry.
Someone got here before us. We have to find him.
You don't know that. Stop it.
You joining Section 17.
How could I ask anyone to make a sacrifice that I'm not willing to make myself?
True.
So you're gonna
true.
die peacefully and leave humanity in the hands of Cain?
Yes. He won't hesitate to do what needs to be done.
Thelonious, this is all happening too fast.
I am doing what is right.
You're running away. You think what you're doing is right, but you're a coward.
Oh boy. Mm-hmm. That's what I don't understand. Oh my god. She ran all that way alone to tell Bellamy that you're a meanie head. And then she ran back and tripped over a rock.
Hey!
How is everyone finding Bellamy so
Where is
easy?
it?
Hey, princess, you're taking a walk.
Must be a small forest.
Bellamy Blake? They're looking everywhere for you.
Shut up.
He shot Chancellor Jaha.
That's why you took the wristbands. Needed everyone to think we're dead.
Care about saving
See, the drama's really good. It's legitimately good. I love this.
Shooter! Where's my radio?
Get out of my way.
Where is it?
Jaha deserved to die. You all know that.
Yeah, he's not my favorite person either.
But he isn't dead.
Sir, you've been on the network.
No.
The Ark is dying. Time is running out. This is an undeniable reality.
Oh, this is gonna change the Chancellor's mind.
My husband was killed for trying to warn us.
Or the council. It belongs to all
Oh,
of us.
damn.
Can you fix it?
Maybe. It'll take half a day just to dry up the components to see what's broken. We don't have to talk to the Ark. We just have to let them know we're down here, right?
Yeah, but how do we do that with no radio? Hey, Doc. Saw your video thing. Crap news, sounds like. I'm here to volunteer, I guess you'd call it.
Oh.
Volunteer.
This morning you told me my daughter was going blind. There was nothing I could do to help her. Turns out there is.
Kane's like, yeah, sure. Anyone else?
Sir. I'll take a spot in 17.
You see, I feel like we needed to see more of like the people, the civilians, the actual population. So this scene would hit a little bit more.
You need to launch those flares ASAP. You pull out those firing circuits in one piece or they won't work. Clark.
What the hell? You got a whole team right now? How do they know what they're doing?
Well, if we get the rockets to launch, will they see them from the Ark?
Like the good book says, it's all about burn time and cloud cover.
Here's the final list of volunteers.
This is more than enough.
Abby's announcement proved to be very convincing.
Why do you have to work the double shift? It's not fair.
Sorry. Things need to get done.
Oh boy.
Come here.
Stop it.
Hey, I can't even see your face.
Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, this scene's good.
I love you.
I love you too.
Feels real. So overly emotional for him. And she's just like, oh yeah, whatever, Dad.
Mr. Lepkin, I want to thank you for your sacrifice.
Don't. This is for my daughter. You just think about doing right for the people that are left behind.
Sir, all vents and hatchways to Section 17 are closed.
I'm getting Bellamy Clark vibes.
And we hereby
And they're just
commit
gonna go
these
to sleep.
souls to the deep, who at their last gave all to the world of the living. May they be remembered forever, until there is no more pain, no more suffering.
Feel for this guy. He just seems like your everyday father, working man. That sucks.
Can you wish on this kind of shooting star?
I wouldn't even know what to wish for. What about you?
Really, Clark? Oh yeah, what happened to you? She's still knocked out? No one cares where Octavia is? Oh my god. That's scary. Was he just creeping around her, waiting for her to wake up? That was kind of scary.
Can't you see that?
How? And if they weren't sitting there, would anyone be able to... Would anyone notice that? Okay guys, so that was the 100 Season 1 Episode 5 titled Twilight's Last Gleaming. Solid episode. So yeah, so a lot of things happened. Like I figured, Raven's now on Earth. The drama between Clark, or drama among Clark, Finn, Raven is happening. Clark and Finn kind of had this, we're not going to talk about this, we're not going to do this right now. Finn had the whole, I didn't think I would ever see her again. So what is the story there? Because Raven refers to Finn as her boyfriend. And he does the whole making little animals out of material thing. And she has that, like, on her necklace. She wears that, right? So clearly she digs him more than he digs her, because he's messing around with Clark. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm interested to see where that goes, kinda. Only because I want it over and done with as soon as possible. I don't want it just to be like a thing that's just hanging over everybody's heads until someone spurts out, "Oh yeah, that's why you're sleeping with Finn, Clark," or, you know, just to start some drama. We all know it's coming, but I just don't know how exactly it's going to be ignited. But there was an emotional moment when you had volunteers going to the section, was it section 17, where they essentially gave their lives up for the betterment of the Ark. And while I still kind of stand by my statement where I kind of wish we spent more time with the people on the Ark, because they spent a lot of time like really establishing like incredibly well the people on the ground. So I'm like all for that, but I feel like they wanted that revolution on the Ark as well, but it didn't really work because they've just been like kind of background characters for the most part. But I feel like if they gave them just a little bit more time, like a little bit more personality with random like civilians every now and then, like the dad in this episode, if we saw him in an episode before this, you know, maybe we did, I don't know, I just don't remember, like maybe just give him a scene or two in a previous episode, kind of set him up like, oh hey, you know, how's it going, you know what I mean? Because it's a small community. You would think we would get these more personal relationships, and I guess that's what I was kind of hoping for. It's like, oh, we're going to be seeing certain characters we know willingly give themselves up, and I was like, oh man, that's going to suck. But I think they did enough to kind of, you know, make that moment feel emotional, especially with the dad and his, you know, daughter who was going blind. You know, that was emotional. What else happened? Not much with Murphy. They just kind of made a mention of him. Bellamy tried to ditch the radio, but found out through Raven that the Chancellor's still alive. Clark tries to justify this by saying Bellamy is not a murderer anymore, it's a second chance to kind of help everybody else out. So they shoot rockets up, hoping to be seen by somebody. Now, the Chancellor and Abby, that's Clark's mom's name, right? They were just chilling. Not chilling, just kind of like reflecting, looking out through the window. And they see the rockets, like fireworks shooting off. So my question is this. If they weren't sitting there, would anybody on the Ark would anybody else have seen that? Because I feel like it's a little coincidental that they're just sitting right there, looking up, pondering, reflecting on what they've done, and then all of a sudden, huh? They're alive! Look at that! I mean, it's a cool shot, but unless someone else on the Ark says we were picking up something on Earth, and it just feels kind of weird. You know what I mean? And I'm all for kind of speeding the writing up, but when things are just kind of out there, like a little too convenient, then that's just what I pick issue with. But like the whole Octavia thing, she was knocked out. I completely forgot about her until we cut back to her. Like almost the whole day was gone. She gets up, and apparently a grounder, that's what they call them, is staring at her, like creeping. And she's like, and he's like, so I guess we're gonna find out what happens there. She's probably gonna be taken hostage. I mean, we're assuming the worst with these guys. They could be nice, maybe. You know what I mean? I mean, he looks like a regular person. I don't know if he was the same being that was watching us before. I believe it was episode 2, something like that. But I guess we're gonna find out what happens next. I mean, I'm enjoying the show, guys. I mean, hopefully you're enjoying my reactions too. I hope I'm not like annoying anybody with my opinions, but yeah. I know with the CW you're gonna have that romance angle, so I'm gonna have to suck it up and know it's coming. But I'm just not a fan of it, so don't be mad if I'm just kind of like pissy towards it, because I don't care. I'm just gonna be honest, keep it 100 with you guys. Keep it 100. I really don't care about the romance, so I hope that it's over and done with ASAP, and we get on to some, you know, better stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just going to end it there. So if you guys enjoyed my review and reaction, you guys want to see this video in its entirety, that option is available. Patreon is available right now. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you want early access, uncut, full-length videos, that option is there. Under no obligation, you know, of course. If you can't support me over there, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, Comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's free. And of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. All that good stuff. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of 100. So remember, guys, if you want me to continue this series, show all the love in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Alright, guys. Adios.